just thinking about my job. I've worked at Steak and Shake on and off for 10 years. Just about. And I really like flipping burgers. And I really like making milkshakes. And dropping fries into canola oil and packaging them in little boxes. And I don't think that I'm a loser because I do this. Mainly because I've got something creative going on inside of my head. People didn't trust the process, but I do. I feel like this whole time I've been on the right path, and every normie, plebeian sheep was trying to get me to go back to some Ponzi scheme, better known as college. You gotta love college. We dropped out so we could be a full-time alcoholic, no doubt. And we ended up in rehab before we turned 21. So I'd say that that's a success story if there ever was one. But I wasn't waking up in urine just yet. I had to wait to wake up in urine until I relapsed 3 years later, and then it was really obvious that my problem was significant. And I think back about how I used to live my life, and I think back about how many times I almost died, and I think back, and it always makes me cry. Because of how many times God saved my life. And how I really never deserved that from him. But I guess he had way bigger plans for me. Yeah, he trusted me that eventually I would do something far greater than everything that I had done before. And all the time that I spent hanging out in church basements with shitty coffee in a styrofoam cup, and I still hadn't had enough. I think people get addicted to the idea of self-help. They get addicted because they think that it's cool to be unwell, to constantly need help. It's way cooler if you just get on your knees and say, God, please, pretty please, pretty please, do something for me that I can't do for myself. That was a fail. Let's move over here. We're seeing some blue lights up here. It's making me nervous. Oh, he's already got somebody. Oh, they got their emergency. Oh, all right. And yes, we rhyme most of the time. It's a cluster A thing. I really want you to look up cluster A on the smartphone that I know you have. Unless you're Mr. Theron, aka Adam. I love you to death. He's the only one smart enough to go back to the glorious flip phone life. And I'm allowed to be proud of myself for not being like everybody else in my stupid ass country that loves to pride itself on being the best one. Really? I like that. That's cool. That's hard to do though. That's really hard. Because there's like a rhythm to it. Hold on. It's more fun if you do a little dance. I'm sorry, y'all.